Okay, wow. Bרוכים הבאים, welcome everyone. Baruch Hashem. Tuesday night, and tonight we have a special class. I really, for a long time I wanted to talk about this subject. But Be'ezrat Hashem, tonight we're going to talk one of the subjects that are really interesting in Judaism and part of the foundation of every person and every soul that come to this world, that the topic is Reincarnation. Torat HaGilgulim. So first of all, thank you all for coming. And even we in the middle of the campaign for the show, but I decided that I'm not going to cancel the class. And I know how much you're waiting for these classes. So, Be'ezrat Hashem, the zchut of the Torah will give us, Be'ezrat Hashem, the siyata d'ishmaya, and much success, Be'ezrat Hashem. Amen. So, the reason that I want to talk about this subject, because of one sentence on this week Parashat Mishpatim, what the Zohar HaKadosh mentioned, ואלה המשפטים אשר תשים לפניהם, the Torah said, this is the laws that you need to teach Am Yisrael after we received the Torah. In last week Parashat עשרת הדיברות, נכון? המתן תורה, שבת שעברה. Now Moshe Rabbeinu start to teach them the laws, what they need to do. The Zohar said, one sentence, this is the secret of reincarnation. מה הקשר? מה הקשר? זה תורת, זה סוד הגלגולים. That's the Zohar HaKadosh said. And many times in life, we have situations that we don't understand what's going on. We don't understand why this kid passed away in the age of 1, the age of 3. You see what happened in Jerusalem. 2 little innocent kids got murdered in the accident. Unbelievable. You can't understand. Age 8 or 9. You can't understand. If we don't know what's going on in this world, and we don't understand the concept, and we don't put the glasses of emunah, we can get crazy. We can lost our mind. So it's not about just death. Chas v'shalom, somebody's suffering. Somebody lost his wife, somebody's lost his kids, somebody got divorced, somebody lost money, somebody got being cheated with someone who stole all his money, or somebody, whatever we're going through in life, כל הבעיות שיש בין אדם לחברו, במיוחד בדיני ממונות, בלי אמונה, תמימה והבנה בסוד הגלגולים, without understanding the secrets of reincarnation, we don't understand anything. And we came to this world, every person came to this world to go through his tikkun. And when we came to this world, we kind of in the middle of a movie. So the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh said once to his student, Hamagid Mimezrich, the Maggid Mimezrich came to the Baal Shem Tov and asked him a question. He asked him a question about the situation that happened at that time. The Baal Shem Tov said, listen, I don't need to give you the answer. Go to this river in the middle of the city. You're going to get the answer. The Maggid Mimezrich went there and he sat next to the river under the tree. And he sat down and waited to see what's going to happen. He didn't know what's going to happen. And he saw one person who come to get some drink, rest for 1 hour. When he left, he forgot his wallet full of coins, full of money. He forgot his wallet. After 2 hours, somebody else come there, and he found the wallet. Somebody else come also to drink and to get a shower and to get refresh himself. As a parash echad, somebody came with a horse he came to take a shower, and then he found the wallet. When he found the wallet, he turned around and he realized nobody here. He took the wallet with full of money. After an hour, the first person came to see where is the money. He realized that he lost the wallet. He looked for his money. The other person was there. The third person was there. Innocent person. He just came to rest, and he got kicked out, and he kicked him out, and he screamed at him. He said, "You stole my money." He said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I just came here. What do you want from me?" So the marketing manager realized, and he saw all this picture in 4 hours. רואה בן אדם שאיבד את הארנק שלו, אחד הגיע לקח את זה, השני הגיע בא לקחת את זה בחזרה ופיצץ אותו מכות. He didn't understand what's going on. He came to the Baal Shem Tov and he said, "Rabbi, what's going on right now?" He said, "Listen to me, that's why I ask you to go there. You're asking a question, what's going on in this world? You have a lot of questions about Hashem, about it's not logic, it's not fair. It's nothing to do about fair. You should know that every neshama connects to the soul of the neshamot from the time that Hashem created the world. All the neshamot was under kisei hakavod. We receive the shefa and the abundance and the light from God, non-stop abundance, non-stop we receive, we enjoy the pleasure, the much pleasure in the world. עונג רוחני אלוהי קיבלנו בנשמות לפני הבריאה שאי אפשר לתאר אותו. We can't even describe this pleasure שבא מהכתר העליון, from the highest place. But we get embarrassed. So the Ramchal also explained, the Arizal explained, all the מקובלים, because we get embarrassed that we get pleasure from God without earn it, without working for it, without doing anything for it, Hashem said, you know what? I'm going to create the world. I'm going to minimize and expand my light and put myself in the place that I be able to dwell my Shekhinah, my light, in this world. What did Hashem did? Hashem tzimtzem et ha'or ha'eloki. This is the things that we're going to talk right now. It's a little bit Kabbalah, so don't fly, okay? Be with me. We're going to try to explain it a little bit in Hebrew and in English. So Hashem tzimtzem et ha'or ha'eloki, and Hashem tried to create kind of things that He be able to minimize His power and His light, that is infinite. So Hashem created the Olam HaAtzilut. Right? The first Olam HaAtzilut, the first world, was spiritual world. After that, we had Olam HaYetzirah, Olam HaBriah. And then Olam HaYetzirah, the formation world, and then the creation world, and then the action world, Olam HaAsiyah. So you can imagine something spiritual that turns to be something physical. You can imagine like air. Air turns to be steam. Steam creates clouds, and clouds create water, and water creates ice, let's say, okay? So kind of something like that, that Hashem has so much light in Himself that He would like to share with us. Derech hatov le'etiv, the way of the goodness to share His goodness. So that's why Hashem created the world, in order to give us and to share His goodness with us. So He would like to make the world in a place that we can be here and earn our zchuyot, and earn our, by doing mitzvot, and by making the light and be like God all over wherever we go. That's why we came here to this world. This is the purpose of this world. When we come here, we have 6,000 years, like the 6 days of creation. We have a time to go through our path, our life, to enjoy, to get the blessing and to get the abundance. We get whatever we get from God. We got a structure, we got a book that we need to follow. This is the Torah and mitzvot. Every mitzvah that we do, we connect to this light. Every time when we become like God, by become a giver, right? By making sure that we light other, we become source of light, we're doing our tikkun. Okay? So Hashem give us the opportunity, since Hashem created the world, Hashem give us the opportunity to come to this world, to enjoy, to get married, to have kids, but every person have the opportunity that if you messed up, if something happened, if you don't do it, you not follow the rules, you not follow the way, you do it instead of making light in this world, you're making darkness, you're making much more balagan and you hurt other people, you have the opportunity to come back again. So there is one of the chasadim, v'notzeh chesed la'alafim, one of the kindness of Hashem, the midah of Hashem, that Hashem give us the opportunity that we never lost the chance. So I'm going to explain when we, chas v'shalom, miss the chance. But we always, yesh lanu efsharut, לחזור ולתקן, לחזור ולתקן, שאף פעם בן אדם לא יעזוב את העולם הזה, בלי שיתוקן לנשמה שלו. That you never gonna have a time that you're gonna be here, or you're gonna miss the chance to fix and to get your tikkun. Okay? So in the Torah we have many, many places that we found the source of in Remazim, the hint where we found in the Torah the Gilgulim, the Reincarnation. When we found in the Torah, many, many places. And also in the Tanakh, everywhere in the Gemara, many, many sources. But one of the sources in the Torah, Moshe Rabbeinu was praying for Reuven, Yechi Reuven ve'al yamot. What do you mean Yechi Reuven ve'al yamot? You blessing Reuven that he's going to be alive and he's not going to die. What do you mean? If he's going to be alive, of course that he's not going to die. No, he's going to be alive, he's not going to die again and come back again. He was praying for Reuven to make his tikkun after he make a sin that he changed the bed of his father. He blessed him to make his tikkun for one shot. שלא יחזור עוד פעם בגלגול. Right? Huh? Yibum, יפה מאוד. This is the second. Yibum. We have mitzvah in the Torah. Who knows what is Yibum? Yibum, if someone passed away and he had no kids, his wife needs to marry his brother. Who is the child that's going to born after? His whole father. Ishto niyet ha'ima shelo. So sometimes you married to someone that she used to be your mother in the past life. And if you know, in a hypnotherapy, I did a few times hypnotherapy, and a few places. Also, I learned hypnotherapy, how to do it. If you want, I can help. But also, I was hypnotized once by myself. And I don't want to tell you where you can fly and be in Olamot Elyonim, in Olam HaAtzilut. You can, in 1 second, you can literally disconnect from this world. And whoever knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, so there's a very nice experience. So anyway, one poof, and you're flying away. What?
What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you after. I'm gonna share. Someone give me once, and I fly for a couple hours. So you see all your neshamot, you see everyone, you see the world, you see everything. Baruch Hashem. So anyway,
Baruch Hashem, you came back.
I came back. So anyway. So we have the opportunity always to come back. So sometimes we come here in our time that we fixing the level of our neshama, sometimes we coming back to fix the level of our ruach. Sometimes we coming to fix our level of our nefesh. We have 3 levels in our neshama. Nefesh, ruach, and neshama. Nefesh is the lowest level in our neshama. The nefesh habehemit. Whoever come here and always drag to do shtuyot, bad stuff, ta'avot, temptations, stealing, going, do many things, which means that you're here right now to fix your nefesh. Right? You always have ta'avot, to eat, to go, girl, all the craziness. Gam ha-nefesh lo timale. Sometimes you came here to fix your ruach. איך אומרים, גאוותן מהלך. מה המצב? זוז. מדבר איתי, זוז. לא מדבר. הוא פגע בי, you talking to me, I'm gonna...
זה רוח?
Right? זה רוח. בן אדם מלא רוח. Right? He's full of ego, full of blah blah blah, talking. He's so he needs to fix himself. And soon I'm gonna tell you, how do you know when to fix your ruach? So, neshama, when you come here, and most of the time you connect to spiritual, to Torah, to mitzvot, you want to do, you have goodness natural in your core. This is your neshama. Sometimes the tzaddikim, they come here not to fix themselves, to fix other people that connect to their neshamot. So the tzaddikim, the real tzaddikim, their job is to find their sources of other people and to fix them through their blessing, through their avodat tikunim, to make the world better. Right? So we have nefesh, ruach, and neshama. Okay? Also we have chaya yechida. This is another 2 levels, that very high level, that we cannot even fix it, we can't even reach it, only the biggest tzaddikim, but we can get to taste of those levels. Rabbi Nachman said, how we get to the level of chaya? By singing. When you're singing, all the rabbis, the admorim, they making hours and hours by singing to get to the highest level spiritual, and then they give the speech. Right? They need to put you in a state, right? If somebody is a singer, like God help us, so you have a very spiritual level that his neshama is full of singing. This is his tikkun, right? To spread the world, to spread the light. That's what he's doing, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem, we have the zchut to have you here. Miguel Mazal Tov, Bezrat Hashem is going to get married in 2 weeks. Siman Tov, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov, Siman Tov. Ye'elanu l'kol am Yisrael, Ye'elanu, Ye'elanu, l'kol Yisrael, Ye'elanu, Ye'elanu, l'kol Yisrael. איזה יופי, איזה זכות. בעזרת השם...
אתה שר לכולם, כולנו שרנו לך.
ברוך השם, ברוך השם. כן ירבה וכן יהיה לכולם בעזרת השם זיווגים הגונים. So...
about the singing, so I was at a shore last week and they were saying like, let's say like children who don't like to go to shul, how do you encourage them to go and enjoy shul? Is through the singing of the tefillah in the shul. So that's how special singing is.
Right, exactly. So the singing is not just connect you to the highest level in your neshama, it connects you to the source of your neshama, because kol neshama tehalel hallelujah. The source of the neshama is to glory, is to sing, right? So this is very spiritual level. The Gaon Vilna used to say that if we would have had the Torah, he used to sing and learn about singing Torah Tanigina all day long. And even when we're learning, we have mitzvah to learn with nigun. The Gemara said in Megillah Lamed Kol hashoneh belo ne'ima vekoreh belo zimra. The Gemara said, if you don't learn with passion and singing, you don't get the Torah sink into your body and into your brain. That's why in the Torah also, when we read the Torah, we have the melody. So the singing is chaya, yechida is the highest level of everything Rabbi Nachman said when you dancing. When you dancing, you'll be able to fly even. If I'm going to put everyone in state of dancing, like everybody dancing for 5 or 10 minutes, try to do it at home or whatever you are, you will get a lot of things in your neshama, certainty and believing and emunah. I'm doing it a lot of times in my office or and when I do coaching to someone, you have to make him. If I'm going to talk to someone about something and if he's in low state, so you can't get him anywhere. But when he gets to the highest level, he can get a lot of things from it. Okay, so this is nefesh ruach chaya yechida. Now, when we have our tikkun, we don't know when we come and where we come and for what we come. Nobody knows. How do I know it? How do I know what kind of which level I messed up and which part of my neshama that I need to fix? How do I know all those people who are around me, or my kids, or my friends, or my relationship, which way and which tikkun that I need to go through? Sometimes your tikkun can be for 5 years, sometimes for 5 minutes, for 5 days, or sometimes your tikkun come from this wife for a couple years. You need to go through this tikkun. This is your neshama, to fix part of your neshama. And then another 20 years with another wife, right? That's what we have to pray, to get the wife, the relationship with your husband from your shoresh neshama that is going to be your soulmate, that you don't need to go through so many tikkunim. So we have people that have connection to us by chelek, by nefesh de nefesh, nefesh de ruach, nefesh de neshama, right? So we have many, many chalakim. Every chelek of our nefesh, ruach, neshama, 25 parts. Kacha Arizal masbir. Marchu was the student of the Arizal. He used to learn with the Arizal before the Arizal passed away, 2.5 years. That's it. And he got so much information that he took to Marchu to write the book of Torah Gilgulim. He wrote 8 books of the Arizal for 20 years. All the Soda Gilgulim, all the books that we have today, the Arizal didn't write any book. Arizal לא כתב שום ספר, הכל המערכו. And המערכו got so much information that he couldn't even put it on paper for in the middle of the time that he was listening. So it took him 20 years to put it. So all the rabbis and the real Mekubalim, only them, they know exactly, but it's very, very rare to find the biggest and the rabbis. All the Baba that you see today, we don't know who is right and who is no, but 20 or 10 years ago or 30 or 50 years ago, the biggest and the real Mekubalim used to know the shoresh neshama of each person, what he needs to fix, for when and what. If this is the shidduch, this is the place, this is the time that you need to go through, for how many. So this is come from the kedusha of the Torah. Okay? So the Baal Shem Tov said like that. He said, all the stuff that we have around us, the material stuff, what make you choose this jacket? When you go to the mall, when you go in and buy a nice skirt, a nice dress, or you replace the couch in your house, why you choose it? Why you choose this hat? למה בחרת בכובע הזה? זה היה קול? זה היה קול כאילו? Why?
Rubber.
שיחשבו שהוא הולך אחורה.
Why you choose this particular car? Why you choose this particular watch? Why? Because the Baal Shem Tov said like that. He said that everything that we have in our nefesh, part of our nefesh, going in our liver. Our liver, this is our blood, our ta'avot, our temptation, our desires, all the stuff, the nefesh habehemit. When you want to do bad things or bad averot, and you have ta'avot to do certain things, you're making pgam in your nefesh. You're making like a hole in your nefesh. Where is your nefesh מגולגלת בדברים שבחוץ, בכל הדברים המטריאליים, כל הדברים הגשמיים? איפה הנפש מגולגלת? Where is the nefesh? In all the material that you have. You buy earring, boom, you lost earring. Why you lost the earring? Why you got broken? Your phone got broken. Why you got scratch in your car? What your couch got, got broken, then you need to replace it. Why suddenly you wake up in the morning, you know what, honey, let's change the living room. מה נסגר? למה? Because you finish. So if he got scratched, got broken, got whatever, you finish the tikkun. You making a hole in your nefesh by doing averot, by having a temptation or desire to do something. היה לבן אדם ta'avot that you couldn't handle it. So you're making a hole or scratch in your jacket, in your skirt, in your car, and anything else that belongs to you. מאיפה והשם תו מוכיח? He said the Korach, when Korach came against Moshe Rabbeinu, he got swallowed in under the ground. But not only Korach and his family, וגם כל הרכוש, everything that used to belong to Korach, came under the ground. Lama. Why? Even the salt. The Gemara said even the salt that he borrowed to someone, also that come under the ground. Because when you going down and you, איך אומרים, חלס, כן? When you finish your tikkun, everything that connects to you also going down. So this is your liver, this is the nefesh, and this is all the materialism, כל הדברים הגשמיים, מסביב, זה הכל שנשבר משהו, כי נשבר לך פה. היה לאדם, פתאום היה לך קנאה, היה לך שנאה, איש, תלך. פתאום באת לקלל מישהו, פתאום בא איזה, או תאווה, לאכול 18 פיצות, פתאום בא לך לאכול זה, להסתכל על זה, לא יודע, אבל לראות משהו, לגעת במשהו, לעשות משהו, לחלל. Whatever any תאווה that you have, כל תאווה שיש, זה בא לידי ביטוי בדבר גשמי שנשבר, שקרה. אז אתה, מה קרה, מה, you screaming on the person why he broke it, or what? He's not the person broke it. He got permission to broke it. This vessel needs to be broken, right? So what is the ruach? Ruach, this is our second level in our neshama. נכון? Ruach is spirit, the wind. How do we know when we making a hole or making a pgam? How you say pgam? Damage in your ruach. When you're talking lashon hara, when you're talking against someone else, when we talking against the Torah, against rabbis, everything that you're talking bad, negativity, you making damage in your level of your ruach. What happened? How do we know it? Where is the ruach outside? This is your relationship, your wife. When you're married to someone, your wife wake up in the morning with the RPG. Right? מה התוצאה ממני? מה קרה? What happened? Why you don't care? You leave me alone. What's wrong with you? She feel it. And you pick up like that. You want to wear something to protect yourself. But she's not controlling. You have, if you're a man, you have also a problem with bitul Torah, if you're talking in the middle of the tefillah, many things that belongs to work. Right away, your wife, boom, she making you tzar, מצערת אותך בפה. Or your husband, the same thing. הוא פתאום, right? He's talking, making you tzar, right? Everything is Hashem making in a system that we all get in our tikkun somehow. Right? מה זה נשמה? The highest level in our neshama, our soul, this is in your mind. That's why in the Torah very strict about what we see and what we think. Our neshama, it's in your mind. ושכנתי בתוכם. Next week פרשת תרומה, this is my parasha. ועשו לי מקדש ושכנתי בתוכם. The מקדש מעט, the temple, it's in your head. That's why we have to think always positive. To have to think about Hashem, about the Torah, about good about other people, and not to think about averot and all those stuff. Because the neshama is in your mind. Once you have become in your mind, who make you tzar? Who is the neshama? Your children. Why? You're making tzar. I don't know what's wrong with my child, with my dad. מה קורה איתו? למה הוא מצער אותי? You're making, you suffer. The most child that you have more חלקי neshama in his neshama connects to you, this is the one that you're much more connected, and he's the one that can drive you crazy. כן, זה האחד שאתה מת עליו? You're going crazy on him, but he's the one that you can make you צער. יכול לחרפן לך את ה... Right? Or, also אומר הבא שם טוב, or people that have חלק in your neshama can make you צער and יכולים לצייר אותך. That's why you have to do tshuva. It's nothing to do about them. The Gemara said in Maseret Brachot, the Gemara said a story about Rabbi Meir. Hanu birione de'avo metzaru leRabbi Meir. What Rabbi Meir said? Make him suffer. Rabbi Meir woke up in the morning and he started to pray. Inshallah sheyamutu, inshallah sheyamutu, inshallah sheyamutu, inshallah. ככה התפלל. He was praying for them to die. I can't handle it. אותם בריונים שציירו אותו. ציירו אותו, לא הבין מה קורה. כמה יכולים לשקע אותו, לזרוק עליו איזה דברים, לצייר אותו. He didn't know why he's suffering. So his wife said, Don Buya, she said, why you pray for them to die? Pray for them to do tshuva. היתמו חטאים מן הארץ, אלא היתמו חוטאים. He needs to do tshuva. So the Maharsha explained, not them to do tshuva. If you see them doing it, you need to do tshuva. You need to do tshuva. Once you're doing the tikkun, so everything, we have a motherboard that connects to so many cables that we don't understand what's going on. Right? So this is what the Baal Shem Tov said, Nefesh Ruach Neshama. So every person connects to other person, or by the Nefesh, or by the Ruach, or by the Neshama, many, many things like that. Sometimes, person needs to come to this world for a couple hours, or for 2 years, even as a baby. He needs to finish his tikkun with his particular parents. So you have nothing to do about, you don't know what's going on. If you know that, especially kids under 13-year-old, that they don't have any averot that they need to die or to suffer for, it's only because reincarnation, because of past life. Right? The Gemara said, oh, is it right, you also tikkun, so you see, chas v'shalom, kids paralyzed or with autism, with so many things that they suffer. It's heartbreaking to see it. Why do they need to suffer? They didn't do anything. They suffer years in the hospitals and they die in a young age. You don't know. It's the Chida said, every neshama, when we come to this world, we choose which family to be born, which body to be born, what kind of life we're going to have. If we're going to be short, if we're going to be ugly, if we're going to be this type of person, we choose everything. Depends on our tikkun. So when we come to this world, al kochacha אתה נוצר, ועל כוחך אתה חי, ועל כוחך אתה עתיד ליתן דין וחשבון. The Mishnah said, okay? The Mishnah said, the Mishnah said, Al korchacha ata notzar, v'al korchacha ata chai. By force you born, by force you die, by force you need to give report, right? But everything that you do, why by force? Because Hashem makes sure, one of the chasadim, the midot v'rav chesed, make sure that you're going to be and do your tikkun. Chas v'shalom, not to be lost for the nation of Israel, and not to be lost, הנשמות העובדות, או תיקרא, stuff like that you disconnect from the source of your neshama. Right? So that's why the Gemara said, מסכת באה מציאה דף ק"ז, the Gemara said, ברוך אתה בבואך, ברוך אתה בצאתך, מה ביאתך לעולם בלא חטא, אף יציאתך לעולם בלא חטא. The Torah said, ברוך אתה בבואך, one of the psukim in Parashat Ki Tavo, and all the curses in the Torah said, you welcome to this world, welcome to this world, right? And Baruch Ata B'Tzetecha, welcome to leave this world. What does that mean? The Gemara said, when you enter to this world, you come clean. When you go to this world, you leave clean, which means you finish your tikkun. The Rashash HaKadosh said, Mikan stira leba'alei da'at hagilgul. That's what the Rashash said. The Rashash said, this Gemara, it's against Torah Gilgulim. There is no Gilgulim. So there is many rabbis, Mekubalim, that they said there is no Gilgulim. Chalku al Arizal. They didn't agree with that. The Arizal and many other rabbis, Mekubalim, find in proof from the Torah and many other sources that it has to be Gilgulim. Otherwise, there is no way to understand what's going on in the world. So Arizal said, since he came to this world, there is no Neshamot Chadashot. אין נשמות חדשות יותר. Each one of us, we have Gilgul. If each one of us, we came here again many times. How many times we came to this world? How many times?
3, 7, or 1,000.
So, the Torah said that we can come here up to 3 times. Sometimes 4 times. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, this is the most that we can go. The other psukim said, the other sources, I don't want to go, I have 20 pages, so I don't want to go all the sources to show you at the Shlosha v'Arba'a lo Ashivenu, many psukim, that showing that this is, the original. But if you're really trying to do your best, באמת, היית בן אדם טוב, לא, you couldn't, you have situation, you have a relationship, or you have a parents, you have environment that you couldn't, you have so many tavot, you have so many yetzarim, temptation, craziness that you couldn't do, but you really try your best, you get in to come to this world more than 3 or 4 times. Most of us, one other Mekubalim said, most of us came more up to 20 times we came to this world. So whoever know Torah Kaf Hayad, whoever know how to read palm, one day we're going to do shiur about it, Bezrat Hashem, you can see in your palm, in your hand, how many times you came. How many times over here? Over here. You can see how many times you can, now everybody checking. But you can see how many times you came to this world. But every time you should know that maybe this is the last time. I saw another book said that if you're a woman, this is your last tikkun. This is the last time. So watch out. What are you doing? Because איך אומרים? אין לך לאיפה לברוח. אם תשעה זה התיקון האחרון. זה התיקון האחרון. So, and I saw another book that said, no, also a woman can come many times. She can come as a man. Sometimes that's why we see a lot of people who turn to be a woman, turn to be a man, turn to be many craziness, because their source of their neshama, they're a woman, but feminine, right? And then they came here with the man body, but they actually have a feminine or masculine, right? So they become crazy a little bit. I don't want to show you how. So, anyway, כן, אבל כן, אין מה לעשות. Anyways, the Malchus said like that. So when we see in this week Parashat Mishpatim, all the Gilgulim that we have, why the Torah choose to talk about all the דיני ממונות. The first thing is after the 10 commandments. Why? What do you suppose or you expect from Moshe Rabbeinu to teach? Talk to me about Yom Kippur, about Rosh Hashanah, about Shabbat, about Kashrut. Nothing. Nothing. What did Torah talk about? כי תקנה עבד עברי 6 שנים יעבוד ובשביעי יצא לחופשי חינם. If you're going to have a slave, I'm going to have a slave? Now we're in the 40 year in the desert. What kind of slave? If the slave will sell himself to you and he's going to work by you for 6 years and you want to stay for another 7, and then so you need to take his ear, put it on the mezuzah and hang it and make it whole and make him work for you for 50 years. מה זה שטויות? לא שטויות. What? It's not even relevant, right? Why did Torah choose to talk about it? And after the Torah talk about all the dinei mamonot, what happened with your animal? If you kick my animal, my place, if you damage, if you making a pit and somebody else fell down and you kill him, or you make other person dead, how you pay for it, how much you need to pay, all those halachot. Why did Torah talk about all the dinei mamonot? He said like that, most of the reason, 90% of the reason why a person come to this world again and suffer again is because of dinei mamonot. Because of money things that you're not clear, you're not loyal, you're not straight, you're not using your way with people, you making other people suffer, you hold people's money, you loan, you taking, you making tricked in business, stuff like that. Everything that you're making someone suffer in this world, you pain in this world. If not, you're going to pay next time. That's what the Baal Shem Tov explained to the Maggid and Medrash. You see this guy that came? You remember this guy that came? He kicked this guy that took the guy who took the money, he didn't get any punished. The third guy got kicked out. Lama? אמר לו בעל שם טוב ככה. אמר לו, the first guy took in the past life from this guy, he took this amount of money. That's why he needs to come back again to bring him this money back. You're going to pay for it. If not today, tomorrow. Not tomorrow, in the next 50 years. Right? But you're going to pay for it. So why are you making yourself coming back? It's worth it, this $1,000? You're cheating on the insurance company, cheating on your landlord. I'm not going to pay him. I'm going to pay him. I'm going to make it damage. חביבי, אתה תשלם ביוקר, לא תשלם היום, תשלם מחר. All the damages that you did, all the stuff that you didn't say the truth. Even sometimes we go into Orlando. No, my child is under 3. He's under 3. He's 5-year-old. You're making him in the stroller. No, are you serious for $100? So there is a question if you're allowed to steal it from a goyim for that they don't know. Well, it's all this stuff, right? I'm not getting into it, but so many things that we cheat, and that's what we show our kids. I mean, come on. So you're gonna come back. And you're going to pay for it. And you're going to make sure. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what you're going to went through? So it's worth it? It's not worth it. זה לא שווה את זה בכלל. זה עוד 100, עוד 200, עוד 500. תמיד אני אומר לאנשים, יאללה, תוותר. Let it go. Because whatever you use yourself with money, this is one of the things that make people going back and back and back and back. That's what this week Parashat talk only about money. How you use your money in a good way, in a better way. When Hashem deposit in yourself money, this is your tikkun right now to be rich. Every person needs to go through his tikkun. Sometimes your tikkun is to be poor. The Gemara said in Maseret Nida, Tetzayin Amud Bet, when the Malach take the seed, when a person before he born, he took the seed in front of Hashem and he asked him, Hashem, what's going to happen in this person? He's going to be rich or poor? It's going to be tall or short? It's going to be fat, not fat, but it's going to be Ishtabach Shemo or right, 2x4 or 2x6, it depends. So also, gibor or chalash, it's going to be a strong or a weak person that you smack his face, right? Stam a nerd that you, right? So this is all already when you're born. So this is your tikkun. But if you're not going in your tikkun, gadol nisayon ha'osher minisayon ha'oni. If you're rich, if you have money, you have more nisayon than someone who poor or in struggle. So you have to be the vessel and the right person that you can use your money in a better cause, that you know when you invested, where how much tzedakah that you give. So your tikkun in every person that came to this world is to light others. It's to fix others and to make sure that we become like God by making the world better world, by lighting around us. That's why the Torah opened this week parasha with which mitzvah ki tikneh eved ivri. First of all, should know how is to be a slave. When you have a slave, you have to take care of your slave more than you take care of yourself. Right? The Torah said if your slave wants to sleep good, you have to give him your pillow, your blanket, your bed. כי טוב לו עמך, עמך ומאכל עמך ומשתתק מעשית. If you have a sandwich, a week ago, if you have a sandwich 2 days ago, you have to give him the best one. Excuse me, what about me? No, כל הקונה עבד כקונה הגדול לעצמו. Right? To show, and why 6 years and then 7? To show us that you came here for a period of time, your tikkun of 70 years. Every person have the opportunity to change and to expand and to do more and to change and to fix what you didn't fix in the past life. You have opportunity. Every day you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You see what's going on around the world. It's craziness. Look what happened in Turkey. 40, 50,000 people dying in 1 second. 1 minute of earthquake. Unbelievable. Who can imagine? So how much you can take advantage of every time and every moment that we hear, that we fix our tikkun and be in a place that you're making sure that you're not coming back again. You're not making any tzar to anyone again. Right? So most of the stuff that we going through, it's about money. It's about people that having any kind of relationship with money with us, to make sure that we taking care of all our debts. Make a list all those people you owe them money from 20 years ago even, or 30 years ago. You can imagine even a person in your class, in yeshiva, in the college, and you brought whatever you loan, whatever you took. Make sure, if you don't have the money right now, make sure that you have a plan how to pay, not to forget about, okay, hello, he doesn't want, it's okay. No, you're going to pay for it, right? So anything that you're going through, took it and look at it in the eyes of emunah, and to see how much I don't need to change the situation and to judge this person, because maybe this is my tikkun. How do I know it's my tikkun? If you have nothing to do about it. The Torah teaches us that you still can sue him. The Torah teaches, you go to the rabbi, go to the Beit Din. You're not allowed to go to the court, according to the Torah. If you go to the court, there is a consequence. You're not allowed to be in the minyan. There's many things that you're losing. למה? אלה המשפטים אשר תשים לפניהם ולא לפני עכו"ם. But if you're going to the Beit Din 3 times, they're asking the person to come, he didn't come, they give you permission to sue him in the court. But if you're going to the court, you're not going the way of the Torah. You have to go to the rabbi, right? And to understand what's the rabbi. When the Baal Shem Tov said the reason that this guy got kicked out, למה הרביצו לבן אדם השלישי? He said he was the rabbi that make the din Torah between these two guys. And the rabbi didn't check inside the halacha very deep, very good. He just said, yes, you have to pay him. That's why the rabbi needs to come back again. לקבל פצצון. he got his punishment. So anyway, that's why Parashat Shkalim always fell between Parashat Mishpatim and Parashat Truma. This week parasha, this Shabbat, B'ezrat Hashem, we're going to talk about Shkalim. Shkalim, the money, calls also Damim. Damim, right? We call it Damim, and also we call it Zuzim. מה זה Zuzim? Zuzim? Zuz. Zuzim. לא, עם מרוקאית אומרים Zuzim. זוזו. זוזו חלז. למה זוזים? שהם זזים ממקום למקום. This is the energy that moves transform to person to a person. And this is the most tikkun and most nisayon that everybody have. Most nisayon. So Arizal said, how do I know what is my tikkun? Whatever it's hard for you. Whatever it's hard for you, if you're doing averot in a certain area in your life, whatever, in kedusha, in money, in women's, in ga'ava, in midot, in anything that you have any nisayon in your heart, you fighting every single day, you fighting, you can't handle it, which means that this is your tikkun. If you have something that it's easier for you to give, to do chesed, to help people, which means that this is your mission. Right? מה שקל לך זה השליחות שלך, ומה שקשה לך, this is your tikkun. So when you go, so sometimes you can be married to someone that she is your tikkun. So take it, let it go. תקבל את זה באהבה. Accept it. This is my tikkun. I don't know. I'm doing my best. If you're doing your best. If not, your wife gonna make you tikkun. She's gonna scream at you and make you חביבי, תעשה תשובה. Right? Or your husband, chas shalom, your children, or your health, whatever you're going through. So, first of all, we should know that to accept it, to understand, to believe, and to thank God that I have the opportunity to go through this particular years of the particular nisayon, and to work on myself, that to doing my best to go through this tikkun. And second, be able that if I'm here, to use my zuzim and my money that I can move and turn around and make the world better world, and to help other people, to use what Hashem deposit within me and give me, to give it to other to the right places, to elevate the money and the power of the money, to elevate to spiritual, because money, it's a spiritual game. It's not how much you have. It's not how much you have in your bank account. It's how much you give. How much you give to others. If you give to others, also you have in mind, the Arizal said, if you don't know how many people you owe, you don't know how much you steal, chas shalom, or whatever, give to tzedakah and have in mind that Hashem, He's going to take this tzedakah to go through these people that I owe. נותן צדקה. מה זה צדקה? We're going to talk about it בעזרת השם in פרשת תרומה. Talk about it בעזרת השם on Thursday, also in my birthday. בעזרת השם, everybody's invited. Don't forget this Thursday.
What time?
בעזרת השם, 7 o'clock. So, מה זה צדקה? זה צדקה. צדקה. Get out. Get out from yourself and think about others. When you're thinking about it, the power of tzedakah is not just tzedakah tatzil mimavet. It's just a way that you appreciate in when what you have, and you make sure that other people can enjoy the money, enjoy what you have, and you can share and give others, and lead yourself, lead your neshama, and this is your tikkun. So if Hashem give you, it doesn't matter what level and how much you have. Every person needs to make sure that you give tzedakah every month or every day. This is our way to train ourselves to give, to be like God, and to fix our tikkun, especially in dinei mamonot, whatever we did in the past, that we always train ourselves to give. You don't need to call you or to make any cause to give. can give בסתר, אתה יכול לתת צדקה, you can Zelle, you can Venmo, you can give in tzedakah box in your house every day without anybody knows. You're not doing anybody favor by giving just to give yourself. And we're going to talk about it B'ezrat Hashem. Parashat Truma. Exactly. Truma. Exactly. Moshe Rabbeinu. Hashem asked for Moshe Rabbeinu to ask for Truma, for donation for Am Yisrael. For what? What do you need it? Aliyah Kezer Eliezer, Hashem make Moshe Rabbeinu reach that he found a treasure under his tent. Why he needs to ask? You don't need to ask for money. He needs Kol asher yidvenu libo. Kol asher yidvenu libo, he asks for your heart. That's what Moshe Rabbeinu. And Hashem wants the Mishkan and the Bet HaMikdash to be a place with the heart of Am Yisrael. This is Mi Benot Yerushalayim. That's what Hashem asks from us. So this is exactly why I choose to do also the campaign for our shul this week and every week and every year. Baruch Hashem, we're doing it before Parashat Truma to give us the opportunity to give and to share and to make sure that we give to the place and to the people or to the organization and whatever you got by yourself. So Baruch Hashem, we have a beautiful year together, and you see how much we grow from this place. How many people we start? 5, 6, 10, right? 15, 20, and Baruch Hashem growing, and the shul Baruch Hashem growing, and you enjoy every time that you're here. So this is your opportunity to take whatever you can. I'm not asking for anybody. I don't need to ask for anybody. You should know it. You should take it care by yourself. Whatever you can to sponsor a class, to sponsor one day a year, 180, or to sponsor 101, whatever, anything that you can to show your appreciation. Whatever you give, you get it back much more, Be'ezrat Hashem. So Be'ezrat Hashem, I wish you and wish everyone that we can get our tikkun, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we can always be a giver. We always taking care of other people. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should see this place packed, and all His zchuyot will be for you, Be'ezrat Hashem. Amen v'amen. I want to give to God 1 second the microphone.
קודם כל, יישר כוח לכבוד הרב. The beauty of getting to know Rabbi Lazari for the last 3 years that we're together, 2 years more. I know you for many years, but now it's becoming like family. I can tell you all that the activities that you see here is, I'm coming here almost like every other day, and I see how many people are learning here, how much the rabbi and his wife is giving to this community. They can live in Israel, Chik-chak. He can do whatever he wants, and he chose this community. And I'm asking each and every one to take part of it. One of the things that I'm very focused right now in my life is called #GodGives, and one of the best thing that I have in Torah here in Florida is Rabbi Lazari. This year we're going to have so much beautiful platform here in Hollywood, all over, of Torah, art and music. So we're opening a new place that's going to fund everyone's activity, all the activities that Rabbi Lazari is doing. And you should think with it. I'm doing my best from my personal money, from my business, everybody that helps the community, Hashem מחזיר לו כפל כפליים. בעזרת השם, איך הרב רוצה שנעשה את זה, אולי שנחלק את זה עכשיו. First of all, the fact that a rabbi needs to do that, it's a hard thing for someone like Rabbi Lazari to do that. בעזרת השם is going to grow למעלה, שהוא לא יצטרך אפילו לבקש ולא יהיה מול אנשים בכלל. As whoever wants to raise their hands, first of all, there is a barcode here that you can come in with your phone after and donate. Whoever can donate, איך נתחיל את זה בשבוע, ביום, לפי יום?
Sponsor one shiur a year.
שיעור אחד, זה מה שאתה רוצה שיצא היום? שיעור אחד? כמה עולה שיעור אחד לשנה? Whoever wants to raise his hand and donate for one shiur the entire year, it's 180.
105.
יופי, 105, give her a hand.
זה מדהים האנשים. יפה. You have 180 here, 180 here, 101, 180, ברוך השם,
They're not the 101.
101,
אני וואנו.
101, יפה מאוד.
180, יופי.
יפה מאוד, עכשיו בעזרת השם כל הברכות. By the way, I'm a witness that every time you open the ark, everybody bless them.
מאיר בן עזרא, give him a hand. 180.
ברוך השם.
Who else? Yusta.
אביטל, you wanna...
Avitar already, Baruch Hashem. I want to take this opportunity to thank Avital and Max for sponsoring 1 month of rent.
1 month of rent.
50-100. Thank you so much. Really,
ברוך
really.
השם, יישר כוח.
God bless you and your husband. Bezrat Hashem, that 1 month of learning and praying will be on behalf of your family. Should see nachat from your children. Thank you so much.
Bless you.
Thank you. עכשיו שיר, כן. כן.
עכשיו אנחנו גם הולכים בלייב של הרב.
כן.
I gotta say that he's not just a rabbi like this, he's also teaching me how to become a better man. We learned together, me and my future wife, how to build a home. He has a beautiful and amazing system that goes into the nefesh and can fix problem between couples like I've never heard before. Guys, I've traveled the entire world. I know all the kilot, all the rabbanim. When you have something like that, you need to cherish that. If you want to save your marriage or be married or chas v'shalom go through a divorce, you have someone in the community that I'm so honored to be part of. Seriously. באמת, אתה מלמד אותי how to become a better person. איזה שיר, ככה אנחנו עושים הכל פה. נעשה איזה...
לעופף בשמיים.
אני לא יודע איך אני אמצא את זה.
So the group chat, and he has the link up. When you do this,
תשמיע רגע שיר ביחד עם זה אולי, כן?
put your phone to it.
דואג, תביא איזה דואג.
I'm going to share a personal story before I'm going to sing.
Because you did the
So,
scan.
אין עוד
Like-
מילה.
like 4 years ago, everybody knows, whoever knows me knows that I got divorced. In case who doesn't know me at all, I'm a singer, that's what I do in my life. And yeah, I'm traveling around the world, singing for the Jewish community. 4 years ago, I've been through a divorce and I thought my life is done. And my kids, my ex-wife moved to Israel and I was completely devastated. I didn't know how to like continue making music and how do I serve and how I'm going to find my way, and I was lost completely. And after a year and a half, 2 years out of that process, COVID came. And COVID gave me 2 beautiful people in my life, Peter and Leah Osteen. Yes. That hosted me. They didn't plan, it was supposed to be a week or something. Nobody knew that it's going to take forever, this corona. But they hosted me for 2.5 months. And in that 2.5 months, I received so much care, love, affection from those beautiful people that made me see and go back in time and see why I'm here and what is my goals and what I want to achieve as a singer, and focused me and put me in the right path completely. It took me a while to heal, and when I was about to give up of healing completely, I went to the restaurant right here, Café Noir, and apparently we live in a parallel life, you know? So he was going through the same thing, different subjects. I was going the same thing. We met. His shul, his life collapsed. He thought to go back to Israel. We came to each other's life, and since then, everything is happening to me, and everything is happening to you. What a beautiful community you have right here. Look at this. And I'm getting married in 2 weeks. So, the point, I made a song, the day of my divorce, I went out. I was in the car praying to Hashem, don't know what to do in my life, and That's it, she's flying to Israel. And I'm talking to Hashem, maybe the music is the reason of my divorce. Maybe because I'm traveling too much, famous, temptations, whatever you want to call it. That's what broke my home. And I was singing to Hashem. So how come? I felt Zot Torah, Vezot Schara, that's the end result of all this hard work. And I decided I'm not going to do music, but I needed a sign from Hashem. And I was praying for Hashem, should I? And then I got an email. For the 2 hours that I'm sitting in the car crying my heart out to Hashem Barach, I got an email with 2 songs. One was Mima Amakim, and one was Yoter Chazak. Yoter Chazak, I saw the lyrics, and I realized that it was a direct message from Hashem that I will be stronger and continue singing to Him. So I want to share the song with you. I'm going to sing. If you can put effect, that will help a lot. If not, הכל טוב. Next time we will be there, בעזרת השם. לא להגביה הרבה, אפקט. יש שמה?
אקו.
כן.
אין שם אקו.
תן לי לאהוב היום, כי ליבי שקע פתאום. תן לי להדליק שוב את נפשי, כי קפא עכשיו דמי. תן לי את האומץ לשנות, לא להיות תקוע בין עולמות. חזק אותי במעשיי, שלא אצא לבד בשביל חיי. אצא בי כוח לאהוב, כי עייף גופי. מחה לי גם על חטאיי, כי השתבשה בדעתי, השתבשה בדעתי. אליי תמיד אליך נשואות, לך אקרא, ואתפלל אל הבאות, לך אקרא. אצל נפשי מכל צרה, שלא תדע עוד רע. מתוך התהומות הרים ראשי, ידע להיות יותר חזק. דממת הלב גברה עליי, הנחוס הלילותיי, כי נעלמו חלומותיי. תאהב אותי גם בשעות קשות, כשאני עומד ואין יותר עצות. אמץ אותי אל תוכך, עד לכליו קטן בחשך. סלק ממני את פחדיי, את דאגותיי, ותן לי לתקן דרכיי. האר שמך מעליי, שמך מעליי. Then Hashem slowly by time just simply healed me. There's another שליחה והקדוש ברוך הוא שיושב איתנו. תמיד אליך נשואות, לך אקרא, ואתפלל אל הבאות, לך אקרא. אצל נפשי מכל צרה, שלא תדע עוד רע. מתוך התהומות הרים ראשי, ידע להיות יותר. עיניי תמיד אליך נשואות, לך אקרא, ואתפלל אל הבאות, לך אקרא. אצל נפשי מכל צרה, שלא תדע עוד רע. מתוך התהומות הרים ראשי, ידע להיות יותר חזק.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Thank you, God. Bezrat Hashem, I can't wait to see you under the chuppah. And thank you for...
She's flying all over Israel.
Bezrat Hashem, next week I'm flying to Israel after 2 years. And this is my best honor and pleasure to be in this moment, to see you under the chuppah.
I just made a new song for her. She doesn't even know that she's going to walk to the aisle with the new song that I made this week.
Bezrat Hashem. Bezrat Hashem. Mazal tov, mazal tov. Thank you all for coming. And Bezrat Hashem, I hope to see you on Thursday. Bezrat Hashem will celebrate my birthday. It'll be the end of the campaign. It'll be a big celebration, Seudah. And God, Bezrat Hashem, everybody is invited. 7 o'clock Thursday night. Bezrat Hashem. Again, whoever wants to scan the barcode to get into the page of the campaign, but please, one thing I'm asking for you, if you can share the link of the campaign for your friends and family, whoever can, this is going to be amazing in status, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Share, please donate whatever you can. This is going to be your zchut, Bezrat Hashem. Thank you so much.